We're in Hyrum tonight for the game of the week on the Valley Channel. Mountain Crest hosting Bear River as Region 11 play gets underway. Bear River hasn't won a game yet, and Mountain Crest knows all about it. Yeah, they are maybe a little bit concerned about a Bear River team that's coming in looking for a win. A Bear River team that's lost a couple of tough games. Mountain Crest coming off a loss against East where the second half things just fell apart on him in that game. A great individual performance by Kai Passy, receiver for the Mustangs. 3 touchdown grabs and a bunch of yards in that one. But as a team, they just couldn't get it done. They hope to right the ship this week and get back on the winning track, especially now that Region 11 is going to get started. It's going to be against a tough Bear River team that knows how to play physical and nasty. Should be a fun one on the game of the week. I talked to Mountain Crest coach Visser a few days ago, asked him about the team and the season thus far, and one of the questions I asked him was about, hey, this is your 3rd year here, putting together a new team each and every year, what goes into that? And he mentioned that, hey, this group of juniors, they were freshmen when I got here, I know them pretty well, and he said, we've had a really good summer. In fact, he said we've had an awesome off-season. Kids have really bought in, and kids have gone out, done the things they need to do to get bigger and stronger. And so even though they're young this year, he feels like they've got a really good group of kids that have their head in the right place. When I asked him about Bear River, he said, I told the team that they are the best 0-3 team in the state. He said they play really hard, they play very fast, and they play very physical, and we need to be ready because they're going to throw it all at us tonight. We'll find out how it goes on the game of the week.
Say the word base.
The game of the week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you have been missing. Aspen Dental. Get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. Custom Fence Company. Privacy, security, peace of mind. Anderson Seed and Garden. Growing better gardeners. KSM means music. Music is all we do. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's TV station for over 30 years. Good evening and welcome to Hyrum, the campus of Mountain Crest High School. For tonight, Mountain Crest and Bear River will take on one another in a Region 11 opener. I'm Eric Olson with you tonight for all of the action. The Mustangs 2-1, Bear River 0-3. And this game is usually a very good game regardless of the records. Mountain Crest gets to 2-1 by virtue of a 35-20 win at Hurricane, a win over Box Elder. They had to hang on to win that one 15-14. Then they lost last week to a big, physical, very good East High School team, 42-23. They actually led early in the 3rd quarter in that one by 10, and East got a couple of big runs and was able to take over that ball game and win it. Bear River, their losses have been to Cedar Valley, 36-30. Cedar City 34-28 and Box Elder 21-10. Those 3 teams are a combined 6-3, so they played 3 pretty good teams and lost those games. And if you missed the opener when I talked about my conversation with Coach Ryan Visser of the Mountain Crest Mustangs. He said, I made sure to tell my team that this is the best 0-3 team in the state, this Bear River team, so that they are ready and will not look at that 0 on their record and think that this one's going to be easy. Micah Clements and Thomas Flippins back for the Mustangs as the Bears get set to kick off. Stone Higley, number 0, the junior kicker. Both of these teams' offenses run by a junior quarterback, and we'll see that Mountain Crest quarterback first, and we'll talk about him in just a moment. Mountain Crest with a lot of inexperienced kids back, or up, I should say. They've been called upon as this one goes into the end zone. The Mustangs will be led by their quarterback, number 8, the junior Braden Larson, 24 of 40, 60%, 251 yards, about 10.5 yards per completion, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Preston Arambell is the leading rusher for this Mountain Crest offense, 38 carries, 200 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Clements, the leading receiver, and Passy, the leading receiver as far as touchdown grabs. He has 4. He had 3 last week. 5 receivers, and they run the little fly sweep to Bust. Bust tries to turn the corner, and he's wrapped up after a short gain.
Quarterback Braden Larson hands the ball to Dylan Bust around the end. And about 2.
Ryan Visser in his 3rd year, 16 and 12 after a 500 finish last year.
2nd and 8.
Bust comes to the sideline. He's taking his gloves off. Working on his hand a little bit. They run the quick little screen out to the edge. Pick up of another couple of yards.
Larson's pass complete to Cale Olson.
As Larson goes to Olson for 2, it's 3rd down.
On the tackle for the Bears.
Cale Olson, the sophomore.
He's at 3rd and 4 for the Mustangs.
21 sophomores on the Mountain Crest roster, 22 juniors, 18 seniors. A tight bunch on one side, swaps to the other side, and a single receiver far side is Clements. Turn and give. 1st down yardage and more. And a pickup of 7 for Arambell.
Good for a Mustang.
Arambell averaging 5 yards per carry. He picks up 7 there, and the Mustangs get a new set of downs. Bear River defense led by Tyden Jones, number 8, the linebacker. He is a guy that Utah State has their eye on. Listed as a priority recruit for the Aggies. Looks like he's the stand-up outside backer, maybe on that far end of the line, number 8. Big rangy kid. The officials sent one of the players to the sideline, and now they bring him back. Larson in the backfield, Arambell with him. And again, that tight bunch formation, this time to Larson's left. He's going to swap everybody over. Again, same thing they ran, same formation they ran last time. And they're going to run to the outside. Ball's free. Arambell lost it as he tried to spin. Looked like there was an orange shirt at the bottom of that pile that jumped on top of it. And indeed it was one of the linemen, Noah Esty, picked it up. 3 yards and a sigh of relief for the Mustangs. Now 2 backs with Larson in the backfield. Fake the give, Larson's gonna keep it. Down he goes, and he loses yardage. He's knifing in there was Daxon Bingham. He loses 3, it's 3rd and 10.
Backs the Mustangs up for a 3rd and 10.
This Mountain Crest offense averaging 24.3 points per game. Bear River giving up 30 points per game. Larson loses the ball. Down he goes.
Larson brought down big in the backfield.
Gunnar
Number one,
Christensen
Gunnar Christensen.
Was the first man in there as Larson put the ball on the turf, and a big loss on 3rd and 10. And the Mustangs will have to punt it away.
4th and 20.
10-yard loss.
Number 57.
And not a great start for the Mountain Crest offense. Punted away by Lishman. And it gets a Bear River bounce down by Constantino. And Bear River will start on the Mountain Crest side of the field, an offense that's struggled a little bit. First couple of games they put up some points, but only 10 in their last game. 19 points per game for Bear River. 5 returning starters on that Bear River offense. And they're quarterbacked by a junior Jackson Tyre. 68% passer, 720 yards, which is good for 4th in 4A, and 8 touchdowns, also 4th in 4A. He's thrown it to the other team 6 times, though. Stacked receivers on both sides. Swinging out to the far side, and a little screen and a gain. Now a loss of a yard.
Throws the wide receiver screen to number 2.
As Stevens.
Met immediately by
Going to give him a 1-yard loss.
Loss of 1 for the Bears, 2nd and 11.
Big man in the backfield with Tyre. Here's trouble as they try to do that little run and throw, and it ends up incomplete, and that's about the best thing that could have happened. Because Tyden Jones was in the backfield for Bear River as a running back, and they didn't hand to him. They faked the give. Jones, the leading rusher, 6 yards per carry for this team. Eli Brager, the leading receiver. He's number 24. Tyre, plenty of time. Now he gets some pressure. Sidearms it, looking for Cash Avery. It is just out of Avery's reach, and it's 3 and out for the Bears. So the Bears' offensive woes carry over from last week on that first possession. Mount Crest looks to get the ball back again. Pickup, number 33, back at his own 16-yard line, awaiting the Bear River punt. And now Bear River's going to call a timeout.
Timeout called by Bear River.
They only had 10 players out there. 0-0 with 8:06 to play in the first quarter. Bear River to punt when we come back on the Game of the Week. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology offers personalized hearing care tailored to your needs. They'll evaluate you, they'll fit you for hearing aids, and choosing the right professional for that sort of thing is key. Their skilled team ensures the best fit for your lifestyle. Go see Dr. Paul Daines. Protect and improve your hearing. Schedule a consultation with Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology today. 3 plays, -1 yard for Bear River, and they're set to punt. Kicked away by Dallin Rice. Returned up the far sideline by Pickup. And he takes it out to the 31-yard line. Let's see. Now they're going to bring it back to the 30. So Mountain Crest gets to start at the 30. They picked up a first down on their first possession and then went backwards after putting the ball on the turf twice. 2 backs in the backfield with Larson. Larson will turn and hand to Arambell, and he stopped immediately. Second time this evening, Daxton Bingham has fired in, and that's a 5-yard loss. He's coming right on the snap.
Loss of 4 for the Mustangs.
Both times he came in, nobody put a hat on him from that linebacker spot. Jones in the middle for Bear River. Looking downfield, a receiver has the ball. That's Zayat Folger. Folger picks up 16, and it's a first down for Mountain Crest.
And that is good for another Mustang.
Zion Folger, the senior, climbed the ladder and brought that one down as Larson found him on the run. Out to the 42-yard line. And a new set of downs. Clements to this near side, 3 receivers to the far side. Aaron Bell in the backfield with Larson. Extra guys coming for Bear River. They let him come off that back end. Down goes Larson, and he was yanked back by what looked like a horse collar type tackle, and you could hear the crowd grumble about that. Everybody in the stadium saw it. And it's no gain for Larson. Second and 10. Run the little screen, trying to slow down the defensive front of Bear River. They've been pinning their ears back and coming after Mountain Crest. And that screen goes for 8. Looked like it was Clements. And it's third down. And a manageable 2 yards. Ball right at midfield. Bear River bringing heat. Aaron Bill surges forward for a yard. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Hand off to Folger.
The way they are coming at that snap, going on 2, you might get yourself a penalty. Bear River they are coming after the Mountain Crest backfield. Folger out of the backfield now, 4th and 1. Gonna pass it out to the edge to Clements, and he's gonna lose yards. I mean, that was not, you look for numbers, right? And they were way outnumbered on that end. And I don't know if that was because Bear River shifted or just because they got out there that fast. It took a minute for Larson to get that ball, then turn and do that. And on 4th and 1, they try to go to the edge and they lose 5 yards. And turn the ball over. Mountain Crest runs a defender on the field late. Tyer's going to keep it. He's got a seam. Right down that seam inside the 20-yard line.
Error on the keeper for a big gain. Touchdown saving tackle by number 33, Zane
31
Pickett.
yards, and they are in a
First and
hurry
goal for the Bears.
to get back up to the line of scrimmage. Tyer with 2 backs in the backfield with him, looking to throw. Finds a man, picks up about 3.
Third pass complete to number 2, David Stevens. Pushed out of bounds by number 0.
Now they step back a step, and now they only give him just over a yard. Now Bear River slows it down and looks to the sideline. 2nd down and 9 at the Mountain Crest 13-yard line. No score with 5:18 to play in this first quarter. Tyer swings it out, and it's over the head of the intended receiver.
Third pass, over the head of number 27, Dallin
Rice.
Number 0, Grayson Oath on the coverage. He's up 3rd and 9 for the Bears. Repeat, that brings up a 3rd down for Box Elder.
Bear River, third down
Bear River.
and 9.
Awkward.
At the 13-yard line of Mountain Crest. And Mountain Crest packed in there. Bear River tries to get outside. They're going to hand to Rice right up the middle. He picks up a couple, and that's it.
27 down Rice on the carry. Brought down by a herd of Mustangs.
Stone Higley, the kicker,
And 8
comes out onto the field. It'll be about a 28-yard attempt from the right hash.
Higley to kick.
Bear River looking to get on the board. Kicks up. No good.
Kick is no good.
It faded wide to the right. And so Mountain Crest offense comes onto the field and will take over. 1st and 10 at the 20. Both offenses making a play here and there, but for the most part struggling in the early going. Bear River defensively has been very aggressive. Sending extra guys in the line of scrimmage. You can blitz for the pass and the run. I don't know if they were in a blitz or if they're just reacting that quickly. Student body left, and there goes Larson. Turns the corner. Back to the middle of the field. Larson down to the 15. 68 yards for Larson.
And that is good for a huge Mustang.
That was just student body left. We talk about numbers. That time Mountain Crest put more hats out to the left side than Bear River had. And it was a positive result for the Mustangs as they flipped the field in a big way. Hand quickly to Arambell. He picks his way down to the 10. A gain of 3.
And off to
So after doing not much at all, both offenses on their first couple of possessions, 2 big plays by the quarterbacks on their last 2 possessions. A 30-plus yard run by Tyre on Bear River's last possession, and now 68 there for Larson. Larson with Arambell. Fake the give. Look into the slant. On target. Down to the 1-yard line. 1st and goal.
complete to Michael Clemens. Mike short
12 yards to
on
Clemens.
the 5-millimeter yard line. Lincoln Bond
3
on
catches,
the
15 yards for Clemens.
Bears.
And Larson's 4 for 4 for 33 yards. Check that. He's completed 5. Little trouble on the handoff, but a good push up front by the Mustangs.
Touchdown,
And the running back gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountain Crest. It looked like it was 21 Flippins maybe that carried that. He had trouble with the carry, with the handoff. But a great job up front. They had pushed Bear River a yard deep into the end zone. So even with the trouble on the exchange, the Mustangs were able to punch it in. 7-0 Mountain Crest, 3:13 to play in the first quarter in Hyrum on the Game of the Week. At the logo shop, their motto is "We logo stuff, all kinds of stuff." That includes bags for schools, laptops, shopping, businesses, drinkware from coffee cups and mugs to water bottles and thermoses, technology like speakers, power banks, mice, flash drives, and more. All your office supplies, blankets, you name it. The logo shop logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. So the big run by Larson sets up the 1-yard touchdown plunge for the Mustangs, and they take a 7-0 lead with 3:13 to play in this first period. Kick taken back near the goal line, and Stevens doesn't make it back to the 20. Now the Bear River offense will come back out onto the field. They've had that one play, a 31-yard run by Tyre. Other than that, they really haven't done anything. Tyre alone in the backfield. 5 wide receivers. Fly sweep to Stevens. Stevens turns the corner and picks up 4.
Number 10, Jackson Tyre, hands off to number 2, Tatum Stevens. Brought down by number 40, Carter Egbert for the Mustangs.
Egbert on the tackle. He was their leading tackler last week. He's their leading tackler this on the year. 33 tackles for Egbert in 3 games. Jones, their leading rusher, averages 6 yards a carry.
Hands off to number 8, Tyden Jones.
He's got 3 on his first carry, and it's going to be 3rd down and 2.
And that brings up a Bear River 3rd down.
Bear River has yet to convert on 3rd down. And Jones stays in the backfield with Tyre. 3 wide to the near side, 1 to the far side on 3rd down and 2. Avery goes in motion, handed to Jones. Jones hit at the line of scrimmage, puts his head down and pushes the pile for 3 yards and a 1st down.
Enough for a 1st down. Looked like Carter Egbert in on the tackle again. 1st and 10 for the Bears.
Bear River with their first down. Well, I shouldn't say that. Tyre got one on his long run, so only their 2nd 1st down. Jones stays in the backfield and now moves out into the slot, 5 wide. See if Mount Crest brings an extra rusher. As Jones moves back into the backfield, and they throw that little screen. Tackle for Bear River, Alexander Holmes, big number 77. He got out there in a hurry.
Great open field tackle by number 33
to make a block. It ends up being a 6-yard gain at Brager. Looks like Rice in the backfield now with Tyre. Fake the give, go across the middle, ball's dropped. Avery had it, and it looked like he turned upfield before he put the ball tucked away. 47 seconds to play in this first quarter. 7-0 Mountain Crest.
That brings up a
as Bear River stares at another 3rd down. 3rd and 4. Rice in the backfield, Jones not on the field. Avery in motion. Going downfield, a man was running free, Tanner Stevens. But Tyre put too much air under it, and it's 4th and 4. Tyre 3 of 6 for 4 yards. And the Mustangs, with a 7-point lead, will get the ball back with 43 seconds to play in the first quarter. High kick. Taken by Pickup. Pickup down the far sideline. Didn't mess around. He just started heading south with a head of steam, and the Mustangs, yeah, they look like the Denver Broncos in those uniforms. The Mustangs start at the Bear River 45-yard line. Clemens to the far side, Olson to the near side. Turn and give it to Aaron Bell. Aaron Bell following a blocker. He's got good yardage on first down.
Preston Aaron Bell on the carry.
7 yards for Aaron Bell. 6 carries,
For about
16 yards for Aaron Bell. And the Mustangs quickly to the line of scrimmage. Give it to Aaron Bell, and he's cut down in the backfield once again. It's Bingham. That's 3 TFL in this first quarter for Bingham. And they're going to try to get a playoff before the end of the quarter. Larson turns the corner, back to the middle of the field, and again, a receiver with his hands on the ball and didn't look it in. And that's the end of the first quarter. Mountain Crest with a decision to make. When we come back for the second quarter, 4th down and 4, 7-0 Mountain Crest on the game of the week.
That's the end of the first quarter. The end of the quarter score, Mountain Crest Mustangs 7, Bear River Bears 0.
KSM Music does so much. They offer lessons, rentals, and they buy, sell, and repair all types of musical instruments, including but not limited to guitars, basses, drums, horns, woodwinds, many others. Call or come by for estimates and other information about these services. Ask them about their rental services as well and their lessons. They're on 50 West, 400 North in Logan. KSM Music. Other games of interest going on tonight in the region. Westfield is at Green Canyon. Logan is at Skyview. And Cedar Valley is at Ridgeline. We'll check those scores. Pass them along every so often when we get a new score in. So the Mustangs with the offense on the field on 4th and 4. They're 0 for on 4th down so far, 0 for 1. Everybody up for Bear River. Larson in trouble. Down he goes. 2 4th down plays, and both have been disaster for Mountain Crest. I mean, that's the worst possible, other than maybe a turnover, because he lost huge yardage. 10-yard loss for Larson. It's kind of like he didn't even see that rusher. And Bear River's just sending more guys than Mountain Crest can block. They're not worried about what's going on downfield. They're saying, fine, we're going to lock up. We're going to send more guys than you can block, and we're going to get there before you find somebody. And so far, it's worked. Ball at midfield for Bear River. They trail 7-0. 3-man rush for the Mustangs. Going for the big shot on the change of possession. The Tires pass over the head of Corver Riley. 2nd down.
Second and 10 for the Bears.
Avery and Brager to the near side, and 2 receivers stacked as well to the far side. Rice in the backfield with Tire. Tire fakes the give. Looking to the far side for that little screen, and there's just nothing there. Mountain Crest is coming up hard on that one. Stevens loses a couple yards.
Hit in the backfield by number 7, Dylan Buse.
Buse with the tackle, and it's 3rd down again.
3rd
and 12
for the Bears.
Both teams defensively causing fits for the other team's offense. Jones back in the ball game. He's in the backfield. It's hard to miss him. He's a big kid. I mentioned Utah State's looking at him, and they look for him out of the backfield. He had the ball in his hands, and as he turned to try to get upfield, Tayton Page, the sophomore, put a hit on him, and Jones has it knocked away, and it's 4th and 12.
4th and 12 for the Bears.
Bear River now 1 of 5 on 3rd down. pickup standing back at his own 12-yard line. He runs up and lets this one go past him. Great bounce for the Bears as it's going to go inside the 10-yard line to about the 8. The Mountain Crest with 92 yards between them and pay dirt. And the offense takes the field. Kai Passy had that huge game last week, number 84, and we saw in the last play of the first quarter, it looked like he had a big first down catch and kind of turned his head before he secured the ball and dropped it. We've seen receivers on both sides do that tonight.
1st and 10 for the Mustangs.
The Mountain Crest Mustangs, a lot of kids out there. This is their 4th game. This is their 4th varsity game. And this, so their 4th game of varsity experience, period. They're going to give it with Larson. Larson tries to cut it back. He takes a beating
Larson
before he finally goes down a couple yards.
A lot of Bears.
It looked like they were going to run that same play that he got the 65-yard, 68-yard gain on. But then he cut it back inside. Good Bear River. They got 7 in the box. Larson, good time, looking downfield. Clements was held and they got him. The back judge thought about it for a minute. Just for a second. Making sure he saw what he saw, and then he threw the flag. Clements, as he was kind of making his break across the field, the safety grabbed him, and it turned Clements enough. And usually if you grab him and it turns him, you're going to draw that flag. And it's a defensive hold.
Foul is defensive holding on the Bears.
First penalty of the night. And that'll be a first down for the Mustangs. Move them out to the 20-yard line.
Up to the 20-yard line. And that is good for another Mustang.
10 minutes to play in the first half, 7-0 Mountain Crest in what's been a defensive battle. Arambell swinging that ball around out there like a loaf of bread. He'd already put one on the turf.
Carried by Crest and Arambell.
3 yards for Arambell.
3 brought down by number 32, Brady Payne.
18 yards on 8 carries for Arambell. Bear River's done a good job of closing down running lanes. One big run for Mountain Crest, and that's it. They're bringing extra guys again. One of them's Jones. He gets into the backfield. Down goes Larson. They're just locking up man-to-man down in the out in the secondary, and they're getting home before Larson can find anybody. A loss of 2 for Larson.
10 for the Mustangs.
And that's 3 sacks now for Bear River. Change that snap count. 6 guys up. 5 of them are coming. Now they back off. They see the screen. Larson trying to turn it upfield, but they catch him as he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th and long. In fact, he lost a yard.
Larson scrambles back to the line of scrimmage. Tackled by number
Good idea. Bear River
Rice.
coming so hard after that, misdirection, screens.
Brent Leishman back to punt.
Those are the type of things you do to slow down a defense that's really coming after you. But they came upfield, the Bear River defense, and then they recognized screen, and it just wasn't there for Larson. He had to get rid of it. Kicks away and down finally at the 43-yard line.
With a good punt past midfield.
Bear River takes over there, trailing by a touchdown.
Some high fives exchanged on the field.
I'm watching some of the stuff going on the periphery in this game, and it's already starting to get chippy. It usually does between these two teams. This has been a pretty hot rivalry over the years. Started back in about 1988 when Dan Cox left Bear River and came to Mountain Crest. Tyre looking, time runs out. Tackled as he heads out of bounds, and a sack for the Mustangs. Tyre held on to it forever, trying to find somebody open, and he has to just step out of bounds. It's a loss of 2.
Tyre unable to find an open receiver. Shoved out of bounds.
Both defenses
2nd and 12.
having their way for the most part tonight. Both offenses with one big play. And the difference is Mountain Crest was a little bit bigger, so they got to the end zone as a result.
Tyre on the keeper. Ran out of bounds by number 0.
Tyre picks up 5. It's 3rd and 7.
And that brings up another Bear River 3rd down.
1 for 5 on 3rd downs for Bear River. 7:46 to play in the first half. 7-0 Mountain Crest. The Mustangs with 3 down linemen. They're bringing 5 after Tyre. Tyre trying to get to the edge. Has a receiver near first down yardage. He had to come back for it.
Tyre's pass,
and it's going to be close.
9, Cash Avery.
He needed 7. He got
Down
6.
short
Avery.
of the first down. Bring up
With the
4th
catch.
and 1 for the Bears.
And I would imagine
Mustang
Bear River will
mob
go
makes
for
some
it.
noise.
4th and 1. Tyre looks to the sideline. 4th down has not been friendly to the Mountain Crest offense. 2 4th down plays have been disasters. Bear River's going to have to take a timeout before they get a penalty. 7:05 to play in this first half. Big 4th down coming for Bear River. When we come back, you're watching the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. And the Old Grist Mill brings back the tradition of naturally made bread. Their simple, wholesome bread made with fresh milled, high-protein wheat for rich flavor. Come on in, try a free slice of their hot bread, and you'll taste the difference. Proudly serving Cache Valley since the beginning, Old Grist Mill is Logan's home for quality bread and more. The Old Grist Mill. Fourth and a yard. Give it off, nothing doing. Rice lost a yard. He lost 2 yards.
Gavin Rice met in the backfield by a herd of Mustangs led by Puma Huerta. Mustangs will take over.
Huerta, number 17, was the first one in there. Coach Visser talked about him when we chatted yesterday. He's one of the players
49.
He pointed out. He said he's played well. They moved him to linebacker in the second game, and he's been great there. Ball at the 49-yard line for Mountain Crest. Flippins goes in motion out of the backfield. Aaron Bell stays in. Flying outside to Passy. Passy picks up a couple.
Pass complete to Kai Passy.
Taken down by Rice.
Brought down by number 27, Dallin Rice.
If Rice doesn't make that tackle, Passy's got a lot of yards.
2nd and 8 for the Mustangs.
Football is a game of inches. It's also a game of ifs. If this, if that. 6.5 to play in the first half. 7-0 Mountain Crest. Mustangs with 2nd and 8 at the Bear River 49. Swap the formation. Fake to Aaron Bell, quickly to Passy, and it's knocked down by Bingham, who's having himself a game.
Falls incomplete. number 20, Daxton Bingham on the coverage.
They were just doing a little quick hit,
for the
trying to
Mustangs.
slow down that Bear River pass rush. And I would imagine Bear River's going to send guys on this play as well. There's 3 down linemen, and the 3 linebackers are all within 4 yards of the line of scrimmage, so 6 in the box. Larson unloads, caught, first down.
Larson's pass complete to number 18, Cale Wilson, pushed out of bounds by
Down
number
to the 39-yard line.
And that is good for another Mustang.
That went to Olsen. Bear River creeping up, sending extra guys. Clements stepped inside. Larson threw it outside, and he was trying to get rid of it before the pressure got there.
Clemens falls incomplete.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Mustangs.
Larson comes clear to the sideline to get the play. Ten seconds on the play clock. Motion, fake it. Larson breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage and picks up 4 yards. It'll be
Braden
3rd and
Larson
6.
keeps it. Brought down by number 1, Gunnar Christensen.
So that was interesting that time. The corner was locked man. He was coming with the
Looks like
motion
3rd
man.
and 6 for the Mustangs.
And then he just kept coming into the backfield on the snap. Didn't look for any other receivers or anybody releasing. He just kept coming to the backfield. They're creeping up. Here they come. Larson unloads, going to Passy. Passy got his feet tangled up with the defender and kind of tripped.
Intended for number 84,
They gave him
Guy
time.
Passy.
They gave him just enough time.
Looked like
That
number
was good
31,
coverage
Quade
downfield
Murray on the coverage.
by Murray. Quade Murray, the junior.
4th
4th down and
for the
6.
Mustangs.
So Bear River's playing that game of, hey, we're going to send more than you can block. We're going to come after you. And Mountain Crest hasn't been able to burn them on it. The safety's less than 10 yards deep. Now he backs up. Mountain Crest moves. Flippins left early.
Ball start on the Mustangs.
So now it'll be 4th and 11. What do you do? Mountain Crest's first penalty of the
Brings
night.
up 4th and 11 for the Mustangs.
You punt that away here, or do you count on your defense, which has been so good all night long? 5:20 to play in the first half, and Coach Visser wants to talk about it.
Timeout called.
They call the Mustangs to the sideline. 7-0 Mountain Crest. 5:20 to play in the half.
I think our bronze sponsor, Thompson Family Ortho, USC Credit, Willis Ortho, Lawrence and Colton Brothers, Raymond Construction, Nash Valley Labs.
From humble beginnings to a leader in the fencing industry, discover the journey of custom fence. As they continue to deliver excellence and innovation in every project, they serve multiple states, offering many versatile fencing solutions. They do everything from residential enclosures to high security installations in areas like airports and prisons. Visit customfence.com for a quote. So, 4th down and 11, and the Mustangs look like they're going to punt it.
Fishman back to punt.
High, short kick. And it bounces sideways. Ends up being about a 22-yard punt.
Bear River will take
Bear
over
River
1st and 10.
Takes over inside their own 20-yard line, trailing 7-0 with 5:11 to play in the first half. Tyre is 5 of 10 for 8 yards. 42 yards rushing for Bear River. Mountain Crest offensively, their numbers aren't gaudy either. 66, 67, 70 yards rushing, 45 yards in the air. It's been a defensive ball game. Tyre has to go down to his shoestrings to get that one. Hands it to Jones.
Tyre hands off to number
He goes right up the
Jones.
middle for 2.
About 2-yard gain brought down by Hyrum Mustangs. 2nd and 8.
Jones in the backfield with Tyre. Ball right at the 20-yard line on 2nd and 8 for Bear River. 4-man rush for Mountain Crest. Tyre doesn't like what he sees, pulls it down. Now he's going to unload. He has a man behind the defense, and Buse turns around just in time
Tyre's pass intended for number 2.
as Stevens was there, and Buse had to hurry and try to catch up,
Flag on the play.
and he turned just in time to avoid a PI, but there's a flag in the backfield. Maybe they roughed the passer. Let's see. Personal foul, roughing the passer. They were chasing Tyre, and he got rid of it. As soon as he got rid of it, I'm looking downfield, so I did not see the result, so I will not comment. A first. There's a first time for everything. So the Mustangs, with their second penalty of the night, it's a 15-yarder. And it gives Bear River new life. It was going to be 3rd down and a lot. Now it's 1st and 10 up at the 35-yard line. 4.5 minutes to play in a 7-0 first half. Mountain Crest with the lead. Mountain Crest bringing 5 again. Tyre looking downfield. Knocked away by pickup. Riley had a step on pickup, but he reached his hand out there and knocked it away. 2nd and 10.
Brings up a 2nd and 10 for the Bears.
Jones back into the ball game in the backfield with Tyre. Tyre keeps it. Now they run that little option look, that RPO, and that could have been a lateral type pass. They're going to say nope, it's just your garden variety incompletion. And Bear River's going to take their last time out. Coach Trampus Wade is 7-19 in his 3rd year. He wants to talk about this big 3rd down. 4:20 to play in the half. 7-0 Mountain Crest. Discover the garden of your dreams at Anderson Seed and Garden in Logan. With expert advice and a wide selection of seeds, plants, and supplies, Anderson's has everything you need to make your garden thrive. Trust the local experts at Anderson Seed and Garden, helping you grow for over 80 years. Bear River staring at a 3rd and 10. One of 6 on 3rd downs here in this first half for the Bears. Mountain Crest, 3 down linemen. 5 wide receivers for Bear River. The Mustangs creeping up. In fact, they're going to send 7 now. Down the sideline goes Tyre, and he just misses his intended receiver, Brager. Brager pulled away from Flippins at the last second, but Tyre put it out just too far in front of him.
4th and 10.
They've taken some shots, Bear River has, thinking they can make the Mustangs pay on the edge. That time Mountain Crest sent 6, and Tyre had to unload. Again, a defensive battle. Rice punts it away. Pickup's going to stay away from it. And it'll be at the 37-yard line of Mountain Crest. That's where Bear River will play defense as the Mustang offense takes the field with 4:06 to play in the half.
And the Mustangs will take over.
Both teams have had one big offensive play. Bear River had a 31-yard run. Mountain Crest had a 68-yard run, both by their quarterbacks. That 68-yard run set Mountain Crest up to where they were able to punch it in from a yard out and take the 7-0 lead in the first quarter. Seven in the box for Bear River. Turn and give it to Aaron Bell. Aaron Bell finds a little bit of a crease.
Hand off to Aaron Bell up the middle.
Picks up 4.
Fights ahead for a good gain. Brought down by a slop of Bears.
9 carries, 22 yards for Aaron Bell. And now the Mustangs really not in a hurry in that 4-minute offense. As the clock ticks down to 3.5 to play. The play clock at 10. Give it off on the fly sweep. A little bit of room for Folger. Folger up near the first down. He's going to be just shy. 5 yards for Folger.
3rd and 2 for the Mustangs.
Oh, now they move it back a yard. 3rd and 2. Mountain Crest 2 of 5 on 3rd downs, 0 for 2 on 4th down. Under 3 minutes to play now in this first half. Mountain Crest sitting on a 7-0 lead. 2 backs in the backfield, 3 wide receivers. See if they put the ball in the air here. Everybody up for Bear River. They're going to hand it off, and Aaron Bell's caught in the backfield. There's white jerseys running untouched into the backfield. They're just overloading. They're not worrying about spread them out. If Mountain Crest will try to spread them out, doesn't matter. They're just bringing everybody. Figuring, yeah, we're either going to get to the quarterback before he can get rid of it, or we're going to stop the runner on our way. And Mountain Crest hasn't caught him in anything yet and really been able to make him pay. And you don't know what's in that offensive playbook. Do they have do they have a jumbo type of look where they can just go tight and really put a bunch of guys on the line and just smash mouth it up front? Based on what they've seen, they're trying to get some stuff done with just their regular look. But Bear River's just, again, they're getting more hats to the gap than Mountain Crest been able to get. 7-0 with 1:55 to play in the half. Is that cowbell? That's cowbell I hear? I got the fever. The fever for more cowbell. Fun part of the game, listening to that bumper music. Picking out the oldies. On 4th and 3, they're going to punt it away. Taken at the 15-yard line and returned up across the 30 by Stevens.
Number 2, Tatum Stevens on the return.
1:43 to play in the half. By my count, Bear River has 0 timeouts left.
Brings it up to the 32-yard line.
Both defenses stymieing the other offense. Bear River's been doing it by just selling out up front, outnumbering the Mustangs at the point of attack. Mountain Crest has done it with some well-timed pressure. They bring some this time. Stevens turns it inside up to the 40-yard line. And they hurry up to the ball.
On the reception, brought down by number 11, John Porter.
1:25 to play in the half. 2nd and 3. Quickly to Brager. Brager, their leading receiver. He's got a first down after he picks up 5.
Pass complete to number 24, Eli Brager. Good for a first down. Same pickup with the defense.
2 for 11 for Brager.
First and 10 for the Bears.
And the Bears have a new set of downs at the 46-yard line with 1:18 on the clock. No timeouts for Bear River. Avery goes in motion. They moved early, did the Bears. This big number 77, Alexander Holmes, doing his best Kansas City Chiefs offensive tackle impersonation. The only difference is he got the flag.
Flag on the play is a false start on the Bears.
Bear River only their second penalty of the night. This game's been much different than last week. Last week, nearly 30 penalties between the two teams.
Make it first and 15 for the Bears.
Only 4 total in this half.
117.
And I probably just jinxed it. 2-by-2 look on the spread for Bear River. See what Mountain Crest does up front. They're going to bring 4. Tyre looks to the edge. Brager sticks his hands out, pulls it in.
Pass complete to number 24, Eli Brager. Pick up on the coverage.
Gain of about 10.
Second and 6.
After that penalty. And he gets out of bounds. Only 6 seconds came off the clock. Tyre against a 3-man rush. Again, looking for the edge. Stevens.
Pass complete to number 2, Tatum Stevens.
6 yards for Stevens and a first down.
Forced out of bounds. Good for a first down for the Bears.
Well, maybe Bear River should go hurry up the rest of the game because they've gained more yardage on this possession than they have on all but one other possession. Then they've gained almost on this possession almost as much as they have gained all night. They moved again early. This time it was their left guard.
False start on the Bears.
Brendan May was just a little bit quick to get out of his stance and kick back. 1:05 to play. 12 seconds run off the clock, and they've been able to run 3 plays in that time. A couple of deep safeties for the Mustangs, trying not to give up anything deep. Tyre being chased. Now he gets rid of it.
Tyre's pass falls incomplete.
Huerta was sprinting at him from the backside.
Huerta with the pressure. Second and 15.
Tate Page was closing the gap in front of him. Second and 15, 58 seconds on the first half clock. Again, that spread look, 2-by-2. 3-man rush, 4-man rush for Mountain Crest. Running downfield open was a receiver, Stevens. Pickup crossed his face at the last second, and Stevens couldn't find it. And that was just about disaster for Mountain Crest. Bear River missed a golden opportunity, 3rd down.
Third and 15 for the
See if
Bears.
Mountain Crest pressures and tries to make Tyre get rid of it quick. Right now, it's looking like they've got 3 linemen. That's what they're sending, 3. They do get rid of it quick to Brager. He picks up 5, and it'll be 4th and 10.
Tyre's pass complete to number 24, Eli Brager. Brought down by Hyrum Mustangs. Huerta and Pippins included. Bears
Mountain
will take
Crest calls a timeout.
4th and 10.
I don't think Bear River has a timeout left, so it's got to be Mountain Crest that called it. Yep, Mountain Crest called that timeout. 4th and 10, 43 ticks on the clock. 7-0 Mountain Crest on the game of the week. Hey, Wendy's has saucy nugs. Yeah, devour them for yourself. You'll soon discover how flavor-packed, lip-smacking, and ridiculously saucy these nugs really are. Big, bold flavors, spicy, sweet, savory, saucy. They're all the things. You can get them in 4, 6, 10, and 20 pieces right now at Wendy's. Saucy nugs. Pickup. Sets up camp at his own 15. Snap goes over the head of Rice. He's so far back, though, he's maybe going to get this off. He does, but it's not going to go far. It ends up being a huge loss for Bear River.
Over the head of the punter gives the Mustangs excellent field position. 1st and 10 with 32 seconds left.
24-yard loss. After the bad snap. And now Mountain Crest in business with 32 ticks on the clock, first half clock, leading 7-0 at the Bear River 33. But they've got to solve this Bear River defense, which is giving them fits. Larson looking downfield, throws at the feet of Passy down near the 30-yard line.
Larson's pass.
Larson looked like he might have green grass there in front of him, and he didn't take it. He kept looking for a man, and he didn't have anybody. 26 seconds to play in the half. 2nd and 10 for the Mustangs. Bear River bringing 5. Look out! Ball's free! And Bear River has the ball back. Neither offense wants to go the right direction in this ball game.
By number 3, Garrett Stone of Bear River.
Rusher came free off the edge. So many times that's happened in this first half. When somebody's coming free for Bear River, Larson had no idea he was coming, and he was walloped. Huge loss. A 20-yard loss on the sack. Fourth sack of the half for Bear River. It has not been an offensive masterpiece by either team tonight. Tyre looking, time running out. Tyre heading for the sideline, steps out of bounds with 10 seconds on the clock. Lost a yard.
Zion Cold Drink Company on the pressure.
Rice, the only receiver to the far side, 3 to this near side. Tyre in the backfield alone. No timeouts for Bear River there at the Mountain Crest 49 after the turnover. 3-man rush. Flag comes in, it's going to be a hold. Stevens catches it. He's got enough for a first down, but one of the Mustangs' defensive linemen was held, and the white hat saw it. 3 seconds on the first half clock. And that's the call, holding on Bear River. Their 4th penalty now of this first half. And this will be most probably the last play of the half. Both offenses tonight going backwards as much as they've gone forwards. Hand to Rice, picks up 3, and that's the end of the first half. Mountain Crest leads Bear River 7-0 on the game of the week.
Reporting tonight from
want to succeed in athletics, but I also want to succeed in school, and I also want to help my family and my community. And so I think through being balanced and juggling all these things, it leads me to fulfill those wants and then be happier because of it.
In order to have a fulfilling and well-rounded life, you have to do a lot of different things.
She goes to her classes and she does her sports.
I don't really know how she does it. She goes there every day, which is like a smile on her face.
I think everyone can have a drive, but it's the people that actually choose to feed this hunger are the people that stand out.
Your hunger to win has to be bigger than anybody else's.
If she sets her mind to it, she's going to accomplish it, and I have no doubt about that. Whether it's she needs to drop 3 seconds on her time, she needs to get a better grade on her math test.
Bill is just one of those people who, whenever I see you do anything, you always have this drive.
There's a drive there that comes from wanting to be everything that her mom set in motion in the first 13 years of her life.
My mom was one of my closest friends, so she had such an immense impact and influence on my life that when she died, my whole world was kind of turned around.
She was heartbroken, as you would imagine. She knew she had all these little ones looking to her. She was only 12 years old, but she became the person who was handling it.
I'm trying my best, I guess. It's been hard. She was such a big part of my life, but I'm doing the best I can.
She's a beautiful runner. It's just amazing to watch her run.
She's a tremendous sister, tremendous daughter, caring soul, remarkably proud of Chilean.
She has so much responsibility in her life. It's also amazing that she does it with such humility and grace.
When you lose your mom and your sister, you realize how precious every day is, and you want to make the most of every day. You sort of set high goals for yourself, and you sort of work to achieve them.
Sheer will and, passion and, but to get themselves there quicker than anybody else, to reach down deep, push through that pain, that both mental pain where you just want to stop, you want to give up, and that physical pain where your legs and your muscles are screaming, and just get yourself there.
The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you have been missing. Aspen Dental. Get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. Custom Fence Company. Privacy, security, peace of mind. Anderson Seed and Garden. Growing better gardeners. KSM means music. Music is all we do. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's TV station for over 30 years. It's halftime in Hyrum. Mountain Crest leads Bear River 7-0 on the Game of the Week. Eric Olson along with you as we take a look at the first half stats. Not a lot of them. Both offenses struggling in that first half. Both defenses playing well. 22 yards rushing, 41 yards passing, and 63 total yards for Bear River in that first half. The Mustangs with 64 yards on the ground, 45 through the air, 109 total. So they had a 68-yard run from quarterback Braden Larson that set up their only touchdown, yet they end the half with less rushing yards than that. Well, that's because on the stats, we put the sacks and losses like that on the rushing totals. In the NFL, they do it on the passing totals many times. College and high school, when you keep score, you put it on the rush totals. So Larson's been sacked 4 times, and that's brought his rushing total down to 28 total yards. And so it's just been a tough first half for both offenses. Neither one really able to get much done. Taking a look around the region, the other teams, the other games, Ridgeline at the half taking care of Cedar Valley 35-0. Skyview leading that one probably at the half by now as well, 34-0 over Logan. Green Canyon leading Westfield 21-0 at the half.
Number 57, Brent Leishman will kick off to start the second.
Of course, Ridgeline not playing a region game tonight, as there's now an uneven number of teams in the region, with Westfield joining Region 11.
Back to receive for the Bears.
Westfield out there in that Hooper, Western Weber County area. Big, nice new school. Way out west. This one's going to go into the end zone, and we will see what adjustments both teams make for this second half.
First and 10 on the 20-yard line.
I kind of wonder if Mountain Crest, when they get the ball offensively, if they might not try to get a tight end or involved with a little, for those slot guys just running where the linebackers are vacating, because the linebackers are coming so hard after into that backfield. And we'll see what Bear River can do. They've had some guys open tonight. They've just missed them. Quick hit out to the edge to Brager. Gonna pick up a 5.
Eli Brager. Thompson Flippins on the coverage.
12 of 20 for 46 yards for Tyre. Bear River 3 to this side and 1 to the far side. They keep it, and Tyre tosses it out there. He's looking for Stevens. He's saying, hey, telling Stevens, turn that one upfield, because he threw that a little bit in front of him, and Stevens was kind of waiting for it. Tyre telling him, turn it upfield. They're running that RPO.
Mustang Mob, that brings up another Bear River third
And now it's 3rd down and 6. Maybe a long 5 for Bear River. They're 1 of 7 on 3rd downs. Avery in motion. Mountain Crest rushing forward. Tyre reverses out, looks downfield. Nice break on the ball. He did not catch that, and they're going to call it a catch. He did not catch that. Both players were in there. The ball ended up bouncing back into the Stevens' hands. That was incomplete. But the official where he was standing, he couldn't see that. We had a great look at it here in the box. It was right in front of us. Good enough for a first down.
Number 8, Tyden Jones.
And Jones with a nice carry. 10 yards for Jones.
For about 10, brought down by number 0, Grayson Bowe.
They're going to say it's 9 yards.
2nd and inches.
So keep that in mind as this drive, if this drive continues, that was an incomplete pass on the sideline that got ruled complete. And it kept the drive alive. Here's Jones right up the middle, running hard, picking up the first down.
Jones on the carry again.
As he picks up 5. 5 carries, 23 yards for Jones, and he'll head to the sideline. He plays in the middle on that defense. I mention it again, if you're just tuning in, he's a priority recruit for Utah State. They're looking at him as well as some other schools, so he's getting attention. He's certainly got the size. Avery in motion. Brager with a quick hitter. A little bit too far out in front of Stevens.
Pass intended for number 2, Tatum Stevens, falls incomplete.
Bear River's offense, the timing just hasn't been there for him tonight. And that's a good idea, and they've had it a couple times, just trying to hit things quick, and they just haven't had the timing. Second and 10. Tyre leaves it for Rice, and it's picked up by Mountain Crest. Tyre didn't see it till the last moment, and Constantino was in there before. Tyre could get down on it, and Constantino turns it over for the Mustangs. Bear River had a little something going, and the Mustangs come up with the turnover. But we'll see what adjustments Mountain Crest makes offensively. The pressure defense of Bear River was giving them fits in that first half. That's going to be a hold as every flag in the house came out. The offensive lineman had Jones up inside, but the problem is you can steer him and move him around like that. You can't twist him and throw him down. Every official in the house threw their flag, which is odd because they're not all supposed to be looking at the same player in the same area.
Holding on the offense.
So it'll be 1st and 20 as Mountain Crest picks up just their 3rd penalty of the evening. Well, once again, Larson forced out of the pocket. They haven't really gotten him on the move, kind of a run pass option look. They've tried to keep him in the pocket for the most part. Here comes everybody again. Mountain Crest tackle got up out of his stance, but the defensive end was coming, and that's what stood him up. But the false start is called, so he must have flinched before that, and that's why the D end was coming up field so hard. 1st and 25 for Mountain Crest. It has just not been their night offensively. Look at Bear River. Everybody crowding the line. 7 guys up, and they're bringing them all. One of them pops back. Taking the shot, looking for Clements. He's there. They finally made Bear River pay. 33 yards.
And that is good for another Mustang.
So Bear River, that's their MO, is to be aggressive like that. Mountain Crest hasn't been able to make them pay, and once again, Mountain Crest is going to have a big play and then follow it up with a big loss. We might have a face mask, as Larson looked like he had hands up around his head. The official on his near side threw a flag. Let's see what the call is. And again, there's Larson in the backfield and barely gets to the end of his drop before somebody's in his face. Personal foul, face mask on Bear River.
Personal foul, face mask on the Bears.
So Mountain Crest bailed out. So where are they going to spot that from? That's a 15-yard penalty. If that's from the spot, they haven't walked off 15 yards. Okay, now they're walking it off. Yeah, it's not the spot. They're walking it off from the line of scrimmage. That's a huge penalty against Bear River. Wow. Bear River's defense has just been living in the Mountain Crest backfield.
After a little deliberation, that'll be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs.
They've got 6 up in there again. And they're bringing a defensive back. Quick hitter looking for Clements in the corner. Touchdown. Bear River's leaving their corners on an island, and it took almost 2.5 quarters, but Mountain Crest finally able to take advantage. Yards in the score. Clements now with 63 yards receiving and the touchdown. He ran under that one. Bust kicks it away, and it's up and in. Mountain Crest increases their lead, 14-0 Mustangs, with 9:13 to play in the third.
Bear River 0.
Hey, the Factory Pizzeria has 5% off when you order online. Whether you're dining in or taking out, Factory Pizzeria, not only some of the best pizza in town, some of the best deals in town. Remember their Wednesday special, $5 for nachos, $5 for wings. That's at the Factory Pizzeria. So Mountain Crest pads their lead. They are out front 14-0 now. And the way their defense has been playing,
Beautiful kick by Leishman.
that might be enough.
For a touchback. Bears will take
Although,
over on the
having
20,
said that,
1st and 10.
Bear River's left some plays out there on the field. They've had some guys with a step in the secondary, and they haven't been able to connect. And all it takes is one play to make it a new ball game. But the Mustangs now have the luxury of playing with a 2-score lead. See if they get a little more aggressive up front defensively. Avery in motion. No flag as one of the tackles left early. Ball on the turf as Jones lost it. Mountain Crest says they have it. And one of the Bear River linemen left early. And now Mountain Crest glad they didn't throw the flag. Jones picked up 2 yards, but then he lost the football. So a couple of turnovers by Bear River, and the Mustangs are in business at the Bears' 21-yard line. Another score by Mountain Crest could put Bear River in serious jeopardy. Bear River picked to finish 4th in Region 11. Mountain Crest picked to finish 5th. First region game for both of them. Quick hitter nearly picked off. Turning at the last second was Garrett Stone. He couldn't quite pull it in. He found it, got some hands on it, but couldn't pull it in as he had to twist behind him. 2nd down. Larson now 7 of 12. Check that, that's 9 of 14 for Larson. 93 yards and a touchdown. They're playing that man coverage on the edges again. Mountain Crest looks like they want to try to take advantage of it. Underneath they go, and it's just outside of the reach.
Pass intended for number 21, Thompson
As Flippins, he'll head to the sideline. He took a wallop, was a little slow getting up. 3rd and 10, Mountain Crest. Let's see if they try a field goal if they don't pick up the 1st down, or if they go for it on 4th down here. They've had 2 4th down plays, and both of them ended badly for Mountain Crest in the first half. Bear River overloading this near side. Here they come. Clements down near the 10-yard line. He's hauled down at the 7. First down, Mustangs.
Brought down by number 3, Garrett Stone. And that is good for
14 yards on 3rd down. Clements now with 77 yards receiving. Last week it was Passy, tonight it's Clements, and they give it to Larson. And once again, it's Daxton Bingham with a tackle in the backfield.
Larson hit the backfield by
He
number
is
20.
He is picking the right hole
Number 8, Heidi Jones.
every time. It seems like Bingham. That's the hole he blitzed.
Second and goal.
And that's the hole Larson tried. And they met. Second and goal from the 10. Mountain Crest had problems last week on the goal-to-go situations. Running the screen inside to Clemens. He gets down to about the 7-yard line. It'll be third and goal.
Clemens on the screen. Good for 2.
Three of 7 on third downs. Excuse me, 3 of 8 on third downs for Mountain Crest. 7:20 to play in the third period. 14-0 Mustangs. And now the White Hat stops play to go over and talk to Bear River's coach. I mean, why are we stopping the ball game just to go talk to the coach? Either take a timeout or don't. Still out there talking to him. They stopped the clock. They didn't make him call a timeout. 3rd and 7. 3rd and goal from the 7 for Mountain Crest. See how many Bear River brings this time. Quickly to Clements, knocked down by the defensive back. 4th down. And it looked like the defensive back had Clements by the face mask as he turned around to knock that ball out. I mean, yeah, you can turn and look and knock the ball away, but you can't hold the receiver by the face mask while you do it. Buse on for the field goal. About a 25-yarder from the near hash. Bust punches it through. No, it looked good. Both officials looked at each other and said it was not. Looked good from here, but we're a lot further away than they are. So it stays 14-0 as the Bear River offense will now take the field, trailing by 2 touchdowns. Mountain Crest gets the turnover, but they come up empty. Get it down to the 7-yard line. And can't punch it in. Again, Coach Visser talking to me this week saying, yeah, that was kind of a problem. We got down in there in that red zone, got down in close a few times and just couldn't punch it in, especially against the East. East was huge, and they usually are. And they couldn't do it here tonight. They did it earlier. And there goes the pulling guard.
Flag on the play. False start on the offense.
Been playing for a month. And some of the things that have happened tonight look like things that you would see in the first week. Both offenses really struggling. Mountain Crest's offense has hit on a couple of big plays. Bear River with 1 big play tonight. 1st and 15. Tire looking to the edge. Defensive back there immediately as Brager picks up 5.
Tire's pass complete to Eli Brager. Great open field tackle by number 21, Thompson Flippins.
Brager now 6 catches, 36 yards.
2nd and 8 for the Bears.
And this isn't your dad's Bear River team that ran the ball far more than they throw. This is normal for Bear River now. They throw the ball. And they're going to the air again. Tire looking down the sideline for his man, and Riley couldn't get it because Pickup was right there in his pocket. He's talking to the Mountain Crest radio crew. during halftime. They said, you know, this is really the first time that these Mustang defensive backs have been tested. They've played a lot of teams so far that have liked to run the ball. And the defensive backs have played well. 3rd and 8. Here's the quick hitter to Stevens. Stevens on that little tunnel screen. Picks up a few, but not enough. He needed 8, he picked up about 4.
Walled by number 40, Carter Egbert.
15 of 26 for 67 yards now for Tyre.
He's a 4th down for the Bears.
41 yards on 6 catches for Stevens. And pickup back for the punt. The punter dropped it. He picks it up, punts it away, gets it out to the 45-yard line.
Rice's punt.
Only about an 18-yard kick because he dropped the snap and he had to pick it up and hurry and kick it. But Mountain Crest takes over in good field position on the Bear River 45-yard line with 5:45 to play in this 3rd quarter. 14-0 Mustangs. Bear River again looking like they're bringing more than they can block. Quickly to the edge to Clements. Clements up near the 1st down marker. They're going to give him 11 and a 1st down.
Pushed out of bounds by number 6, Riley Bingham. And that's good for another Mustang.
So you can see Mountain Crest at the half talking about the quick game. Getting rid of that ball in a hurry. And really working on the edge. Bear River's going to play that man coverage. Now they show the same look, and they're sending a man deep. Ball's out there, ball's up, ball's caught. 29 yards to Folger.
Beautiful pass by Brayden Larson, and that is good for another Mustang.
So Clement showed the quick little screen, and then Folger just kept going. He had a step, and Larson put it there. Now they try a little tunnel screen, little quick hitter coming back, and it's incomplete.
Pass intended for number 5, Michael Clemens, calls incomplete. Brings up 2nd and
13 of 21 for Larson, 149 yards. He had 45 yards at the halftime, so he's thrown for 104 yards in this 3rd quarter. There's still 5:17 to play in the 3rd. Throwing to Passy, and it's just a little bit out in front of him. Boy, he got rid of that, and I was thinking, where's he going? And then Passy came into the picture. But he just had it a little bit too far out in front of him. 3rd and goal from the 5. And this is where Mountain Crest was on their last possession. They were at the 7 and they couldn't punch it in. Now you're 3rd and goal at the 5. Aaron Bell is in the backfield. Good protection. Larson drills it in there. No good. Passy doesn't catch it. Looked like he had it. They juggled it and dropped it. The sideline official said no, and Passy didn't argue. It's 4th down and 5. You missed the field goal the last time. You're trailing, or you're leading 14-0 against a Bear River team that's really struggled offensively. You might as well go for it. Aaron Bell ended last season at 183. Came into this season over 200 pounds. And they're using him as a blocker now. Looking for the back of the end zone. Touchdown. I think that was Folger. Let's see. No, it was pickup.
Mustang
Pickup with his first catch of the night is good for a touchdown. Kicks up and the kick's good by Bust. And the Mustangs now lead it 21-0 with 5:01 to play in the third quarter. You're watching the game of the week on the Valley Channel. You know, with the right branded products, you're not just top of mind, you're part of the adventure. Boost your brand image, connect and communicate with fans, prospects, and customers for lasting impact by getting with the logo shop and getting your logo on material and items and giveaways. Brand who you are. The logo shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. An offensive explosion by Mountain Crest here in this third quarter. It was 7-0 at the half. Now the Mustangs have put 2 touchdowns on the board as Bear Rivers turned it over a couple times. So the returner dropped the football.
Number 15 Hess on the return.
Reggie Hess. Then he went down on one knee at the 5, and they let him get up and run. He didn't gain many more yards. Should be about the 5-yard line. Instead, they're putting it out at the 10. Mountain Crest has kind of found their footing offensively. Bear River continues to look for an offensive spark. Tyre throws it over to Stevens. Stevens splits a couple of defenders, picks up 3.
Pass complete to number 2, Tatum Stevens. Carter Egbert on the tackle.
44 yards on 7 catches now for Stevens. 4.5 to play in the third quarter. Tyre's going to keep it as he fakes it to Rice. Tyre very near the first down.
Tyre keeps it up the middle. Brought down by number 31, Tate Page.
6 yards for Tyre. And it's 3rd down and 1.
3rd and 1 for Bear River. Mustang Mob, make some noise.
Give it to Rice. He's got an opening. He's up near the 30-yard line before they finally track him down as he picks up 10.
Brought down by Page. Good for Bear River, first down.
First 3rd down conversion since the first quarter for Bear River.
Rice on the carry again.
Rice with a quick hit, picks up about 3.
Looks like Justin Constantino, Carter Egbert in on the tackle.
Egbert on the tackle and called his name a few times tonight. He's the team's leading tackler, averaging 11 takedowns per game coming into this one. High snap, Brager gets up and gets it, but again it disrupts the timing and the give gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Rice again on the carry.
Rice, no gain.
Brought down immediately by Hyrum.
And another 3rd down for Bear River, 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Tyre gets rid of it. He's got Stevens running over the middle.
Pass complete to number 2.
Stevens has 14 on 3rd and 7 and a first down.
By number 7, Dylan Buse. Good for Bear River, first down.
Back-to-back first downs. Brager throws it to the sideline. Excuse me, Brager with the catch as he rolls to the sideline. 6 yards. Bear River on Mountain Crest side of the field for the first time in a minute. Tyre looking downfield for Brager. He gets a hand on it, but he can't haul it in. He did a good job of adjusting to the ball while it was in the air. He turned his body all the way around, got one of his mitts on it, but couldn't bring it in, and it's third down.
Up another Bear River, third down.
3rd and 4. Tyre right at the sticks. It'll depend on the spot. He's going to be a little bit short. 3 yards for Cash Avery. 4th and 1.
Hit immediately by Grayson Both. 4th and 1. Mustangs make some noise.
Bear River in a hurry to the line of scrimmage. Heavy backfield, give it to Rice. Stood up. He's not going to get there.
Brown Rice stopped in the backfield by the Mustang defense.
They didn't have Jones out there on that package. Jones is big enough he could just fall down and gain 3 yards. But they went on the quick hit, so Jones wasn't on the field.
1st and 10 for the Mustangs.
Trying to keep Mountain Crest from being able to substitute or get ready, and they couldn't pick up less than a yard. The Mountain Crest defense turns them over. 1:07 to play in this third quarter. The Mustangs comfortably out front, 21-0. Looking to salt this one away. Aaron Bell makes the grab.
Pass complete to Aaron Bell.
He picks up a yard.
Good for 1. Number 1, Gunnar Christensen on the tackle.
155 yards and 2 touchdowns for Larson. 15 of 25. .30 seconds to play in the third quarter. 2nd and 9. Bear River bringing a bunch, swinging out to the edge. Passy gets through 1 tackle.
Pass complete to Kai Passy.
And he picks up 8. It'll be 3rd down. And give him 7. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2 for the Mustangs.
His 2nd catch of the night. They need the 45-yard line. Ball's at the 47. So a full 2 yards. With 17.9 seconds to play in the third quarter. And Mountain Crest trying to complete a drive that would give them a 4-score lead. And now they have to call timeout as the clock was down. The play clock was down to 1 second. They have to call timeout. So the Mustangs will talk about it, leading 21-0 with 14 seconds left in the third quarter on the Game of the Week. Improve your life and the lives of those around you with today's hearing aid technology. Dr. Paul Daines at Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology will customize a hearing program just for you. Don't miss the joys of life. Call for an appointment today. That's Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Third and 2, Mountain Crest, 3 of 8 on 3rd downs. Bear River with everybody up. Aaron Bell gets to the edge. Down to the 40-yard line, and he lays a lick on one of the Bears defenders. My goodness. 7 yards.
Birthday boy, Preston Arabelle. And that's good for another Mustang.
10 seconds to play in the third. Mountain Crest converts on third down. Give it to Aaron Bell again. Back to the middle. Flag on the play.
Aaron Bell on the run.
Could have a hold. As Aaron Bell picked up 10, but hang on. 2.9 seconds on that third quarter clock
31 Quade Murray on the
when the laundry comes in.
Call is holding on the Mustangs.
And is holding on Mountain Crest. So that'll back the orange and blue up. Clear to the 48-yard line. Bear River 48-yard line. So it happened 2 yards downfield. Ends up being an 8-yard penalty. 5th penalty of the game for Mountain Crest. And they are not going to get a playoff before the end of the quarter. So we'll head to the fourth quarter. Mountain Crest 21, Bear River 0 on the game of the week.
Mountain Crest 21, Bear River 0.
Hey, at Wendy's, the only thing better than eating Wendy's is earning more Wendy's while you eat. That, my friends, is what Wendy's Rewards is all about. Sign up today and make eating at your favorite restaurant even better. The Wendy's Rewards, yeah, use them when you're buying those saucy nugs at Wendy's. Ridgeline leads Cedar Valley 42-0 in the fourth. Skyview in the fourth, 48-7 over Logan. Green Canyon now 28-0 in the fourth quarter over Westfield. And right here it's 21-0 Mountain Crest lead. And Mountain Crest has first and 18 as the teams hop back on the field. Quick hit in the middle, nearly picked. That right there, though, is an adjustment, right? They're sending somebody. That was Passy. I didn't see if he was lined up at the end of the line like a tight end or if he was in a slot, but they're sending him into where those linebackers vacated, right? He's just a few steps. If they vacate, he's turning around, and Larson is throwing it to him quickly in that spot. That's an adjustment that they've made to try to combat that Bear River ferocious and attacking rush. 4 sacks in the first half for Bear River. Larson over the middle. He had a man, but it fell down at the ankles of Olsen, and he couldn't get down and dig it out. 3rd and 18.
Brings up 3rd and 18 for the Mustangs.
He had Olsen just on that quick little slant look, and ball was nose down, and Olsen couldn't get down there and dig it out. 4 of 9 on 3rd downs for the Mustangs. They lead 21-0 with 11:52 to play in the ball game. Here comes some pressure. They get rid of it. It's Passy crossing all the way across the formation. He needed 18. It looks like he got about 17, and I would imagine Mountain Crest will go for it now.
Great blitz pickup by the Mustangs.
He came all the way across, and Larson hit him.
Stone on the tackle. 4th and 1 for the Mustangs.
4th and a yard. Mountain Crest tried to go to the edge and get cute on their other 4th downs. Let's see if they get up there and just play big boy football. Yes, they do. Thank you. Turn and hand it to Aaron Bell. He's got a first down and he's into the secondary. Aaron Bell. Is he in? No call yet by the officials. I think they're going to say he was out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 29-yard run for Aaron Bell on 4th down.
That's good for another Mustang.
Aaron Bell bounced it outside, and that's what you like to see, right? Get big and get up there and just slug it out. Aaron Bell puts his shoulder down to the end zone, touchdown. 6 yards, 6 points. The Mustangs are cruising. Coach Visser telling me, Preston Aaron Bell, he's really been doing well. We met with him in the offseason, told him that he's capable of great things if he's willing to do what he needs to do. And he said he took that offseason challenge. He went from 183 pounds to 210 pounds, and he used all of them to bowl into the end zone there. 28 for Mountain Crest, 0 on the board for Bear River. And the route is on in Hyrum. Hey, now's the time to save at Anderson Seed and Garden in Logan. They've got amazing deals on fall bulbs, perennials, all your garden essentials. Plus, don't miss all of the outdoor decor and supplies that they have. Hurry into Anderson's. Some of the best prices of the year going on in there, and check out their website at andersonseedandgarden.com. It was 7-0 at the half and 21 unanswered by the Mustangs here in this second half. Have them on top 28-0 with 11 minutes and 12 seconds to play in this ball game here in Hyrum, the region opener. Turn and hand it to Hess, and Hess with a head of steam gets up to about the 26 before he's finally trampled by a Mustang herd.
First and 10 for the Bears.
So Mountain Crest has found their offense here in the second half, made some adjustments, and they've worked. Bear River hasn't been able to get it going. Their offense is still AWOL. Tyer with the quick hitter to Brager. Brager using double team block to get out near the 40-yard line. A pickup of 15 where they spot him, and a first down for Bear River. Brager with another one. This one good for 6. 21 of 33 for 114 yards now for Tyer. Brager's been his top target. 9 catches, 63 yards. Tyer's got running room. He finds green grass and heads to it. It's going to be short of the first down by about a yard. Definitely 4-down territory for the Bears as they trailed 28-0. It was 7-0 at the half. 2 touchdowns in the third, and they just capped it off, did the Mustangs, a drive with another touchdown run a moment ago. turn and give. Rice has got the first down. Good push up front by the Bears offensive line. A gain of 4 on 3rd and 1. Rice is still at -8 yards on 8 carries, but he had that snap that went over his head. And that went against him. One of the Bear River players with a down on the field. I'm not sure if he has a cramp. It looked like one of the Mustangs. Yeah, it's a cramp. One of the Mustangs players was trying to help him with the cramp. You know, you stick your leg straight up. Somebody pushes your toe down. And it was Kai Kaha for the Mustangs being a good Samaritan. Trying to help out the Bear River player. I didn't see who it was. I wonder if it's Rice, but they haven't gotten him up yet, but they're still working on that calf. When that thing gets cramping, boy, whew. And it was Rice. He's going to walk it off. Our producer over here saying, every night, it's me, every night, 3 o'clock in the morning. I hope somebody comes and helps you. No, they just let you lay there. Let you lay there and suffer. First and 10. Bear River and Mountain Crest territory at the 46, looking to put some points on the board. Tyre going up top, has Brager, and it's just out of the reach of number 24. I used to, 100 years ago when I played, we had a great big running back, big. I mean, like he was chiseled out of stone. He would get those cramps, and he had his brother would hang out on the sideline with his older brother. I think he was probably college age. He'd get those cramps, and he'd yell for his brother, and his brother had a big jar of pickle juice, like a quart jar of pickle juice, and he'd run it to him, and he'd make sure he drank that pickle juice in between plays too, so he didn't cramp up. He didn't have much chance to drink it. He played both ways. Barely came off the field, but that's the first time I'd ever heard of pickle juice for cramps. It's the potassium. Brager unloading over the middle. That was Tyre unloading for Brager over the middle. Nice throw, nice grab. 28 yards and a first down. Tyre put it right on him. 10 catches, 91 yards for Brager. Bear River with their deepest trip into Mountain Crest territory of the evening. Tyre running for the sideline. Turns it up, has about a yard.
Tyre scrambles out of bounds.
7 carries, 41 yards for Tyre.
31, St. Page.
65 yards rushing tonight for Bear River as a team, 142 in the air. Jones in the backfield now with Tyre. They say he went right out of bounds right at the yard marker, so no gain. One hop back to him on the snap, and then the ball is knocked down by one of the defensive linemen. It got tapped at the line and hit the official right in the breadbasket.
Brings up 3rd and 10 for the Bears.
Right where he carries his bread. 9.5 to play in the ball game. 3rd and 10 for Bear River. They're 4 of 12 on 3rd down for the night. Mountain Crest looking like they're going to bring extra rushers. Here they come. Tyre gets rid of it. Jones with the grab. He's really close to the first down marker. He got grabbed behind the first down marker, but then he leaped forward before he hit the ground and picks up 12 yards. Nice job by Tyre to get rid of that one. He was under duress. First grab of the night for Jones. They were setting up the screen. First and goal at the 7. Give it to Jones, grabbed in the backfield, keeps chugging. Picks up a yard.
Jones on carry. Hit by a herd of Mustangs.
Mountain Crest defensively, I'm sure, would like to continue pitching this shutout, but they lead 28-0. Second and goal from the 6. Jones stays in the backfield with Tyre. Tyre, look out! And they blow it dead. A sack by the Mountain Crest defense. Folger with the sack. Eight-yard loss.
Brings up a third and goal for Bear River. Mustangs, make some noise.
The Mustangs with their second sack of the night. Third and goal, back at the 14. Pressing up on the edges. Tyre against a 4-man rush. He's flushed out. He's got some room in front of him. Defenders come up, catch him just as he crosses the 5 to about the 4. Fourth and goal from the 4-yard line. 10-yard gain for Tyre. He had a lot of room in front of him. One of the defensive backs, they all kind of turned at the same time and saw him running, and the one that was closest to him slipped down. And then the other came over and tracked him down. Looked for a moment like he might score because that one defender had slipped down, but they closed in a hurry. Jones in the backfield on 4th and goal from the 4-yard line for Bear River. Bear River scoreless in this ball game. Tyre looking. Throws for the end zone, has a man in the back of the end zone. He dropped it. He juggled it and dropped it. The official started to call touchdown, and then he saw the ball on the turf, and he waved his arms incomplete.
Number 3, Peter Nelson on the coverage.
Incomplete, and the ball goes back to Mountain Crest. Turnover on downs for Bear River with 7:40 to play in the ball game. A 28-0 lead for the Mustangs.
How about that Mustang defense?
Big formation here. Give it to Aaron Bell. Looks for the edge. Bounces it outside. Aaron Bell out near a first down and more.
Preston Aaron Bell on the carry.
11 yards for Aaron Bell.
And that's good for another Mustang.
And he's up to 74 yards now on 14 carries. He had a big 29-yard run to set up a touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Turn and give it to him again. Work. Big horse. Pickup of 6 for Aaron Bell.
Great hole by the offensive line. Gain of 7.
115 rushing yards for Mountain Crest now with 179 passing. 293 total yards. I'd just keep running it like this. There they go. Now fake to Aaron Bell. 2 men out in the pattern, and Larson gets sacked. And just keep running that. Put your foot on their neck and run it down the field. Instead, they take a big sack. 10-yard loss for Larson. He's at 16 yards rushing on 12 carries, and that includes a 68-yard run. 3rd and 14. Give it to Aaron Bell. He's got a blocker. Pops it to the outside, still on his feet, near the 30-yard line. That's going to be a first down. Arambell on 3rd down and 14. Picks up 15 yards and a first down. And the clock runs.
And that's good for another Mustang.
That run right there was nails. There they are again, tight 0 splits. Double tight ends, hand to your fullback. First man through, Folger. He puts his shoulder down. Here comes flags all over the place. 14-yard gain, and let's see what the flags are. And they're all in the backfield, and they came toward the end of the play. See if the play stands. Folger's going to come off. The trainer's looking at him. He put his shoulder down and initiated contact. 2 fouls on the play, 1 on each team.
Looks like offsetting.
And they were after the play. So the run counts.
That does make that big run count, and that is good for another Mustang.
So probably an unsportsmanlike. He didn't make a gesture what it was, but he did say it was after the play, so the play stands. First down, handed to Arambell again. Bounces off tackle.
Arambell with another great run.
And the Mustangs just playing smash mouth football now, trying to grind this game down to the end. And now Arambell with 101 yards rushing after that carry. 5:50 to play. 17 carries, 101, and a touchdown for Arambell. Mountain Crest stays in that run formation. Bear River's got everybody up. Arambell still finds a hole, and here comes a flag. Could be a hold.
Flag on the play.
Arambell picked up 7, and it is a hold.
Ball is holding on the Mustang.
Umpire saw that. Threw it with alacrity. So that'll back up the Mustangs. .5:35 to play in the ball game. Mount Crest with their first penalty of the 4th quarter, and they have 6 on the game. That's going to take it back and make it 2nd down and 12. They took over inside the 5-yard line. Before that penalty, they'd moved it out. The run didn't count, but they were in Bear River territory. Now they're back at the 42. They tried to pass once, and Larson took a big sack, but Arambell came back with a 15-yard run to get it all back. Give it to Arambell again. Met in the hole by Jones. And that was a collision. 3rd and 12. Mountain Crest, I'm sure, will take their time as the clock runs down near 5 minutes. They lead 28-0. It's pretty much all over except the crying now. But the Mustangs just want to end this game. Up top, somebody's out there. Catch is made. Oh my gosh. You're kidding me. 30 yards. He trapped it against the defender, the back of the defender's head.
For another Mustang.
That's amazing. Now Mountain Crest back in their regular formation. Going downfield for Olson. A little bit short, and Olson can't come up with it. He didn't get it out in front of him, and he was lucky that he wasn't hit. And there's going to be a hold called on Mountain Crest. Larson stood back there for a long time, and another hold on the Mustangs with 4.5 to play in the ball game.
Holding on the Mustangs.
Mountain Crest, again, just trying to salt this game away. They lead 28-0. They're just trying to take as much time as they can and put this thing away. They were taking a shot there. Another penalty. And that's their 7th. And they're going to throw it again since it's 1st and a lot. Out to Pickup. Pickup stumbles, gets his footing, and picks up about 10 yards.
On the reception.
He's had a pretty good ball game.
Gain of almost 10. Number 1, Gunnar Christensen with the tackle for the Bears.
2nd and 10 for the Mustangs. Under 4 minutes to play now.
11 for the Mustangs.
Well, the Mustangs moved early. They didn't get him. Across the middle. Ball in the hands of Passy, and here comes the flag. So Mountain Crest got away with one. Earlier in the game, Bear River got away with one. One of their offensive tackles moved early. That time, Mountain Crest totally got away with one. As Mountain Crest's left tackle, he moved early, and they didn't throw the flag. And then they called a pass interference on Bear River. Boy, and if you're the Bear River coaching staff, you're not pleased at all with that. First penalty of the 4th quarter for Bear River. So instead of 3rd and 11, it's going to be 1st down at about the 18-yard line. 3:43 to play in this ball game. 28-0 Mountain Crest. Mountain Crest looking to improve to 3-1. Give it to Aaron Bell. Aaron Bell dragging defenders as he rushes for about 5. He's over 100 yards for the night. 19 for 106. Averaging 5 yards a carry coming into this game. 3 touchdowns on the season before tonight. He's got his 4th earlier this evening, earlier in this 4th quarter. 2nd and 5. 2 backs in the backfield for Larson. See if they keep it on the ground. Passy blocking on the edge. Aaron Bell, they got down around his legs, but he was able to pull away from Rice, who's back out there after having cramps earlier. 4 yards, he'll be 3rd and 1.
Looks like number 3, Garrett Stone on the tackle for players.
20 carries, 110 yards now for Aaron Bell. And it's 3rd and 2. Give it to him again. Off tackle, turn the corner. Dragging people down inside the 5, down to about the 3. 7 yards, and it's goal to go for the Mustangs.
And that's good for another Mustang.
I think Bear River, did Bear River take this timeout? Their defense has got to be gassed. This drive started inside the Mountain Crest 5-yard line. It's now down to the Bear River 4, and there's 2 minutes and 8 seconds left in this ball game. Mountain Crest leads 28-0. KSM Music has the best deals and service in the Valley on band and orchestra rentals. They offer the first month free, no commitment. Return or exchange anytime. The repairs are included in the rental, and they have quality name brands. KSM Music, Game of the Week sponsor. Mountain Crest, it's like a boa constrictor on this drive, just trying to strangle the life out of their opponent. Ridgeline beat Cedar Valley 45-0. That one's a final. 62-7. Skyview over Logan. That one's also final. 35-0. Green Canyon beats Westfield. First and goal for the Mustangs. Hand it to Arambell. Turn, nope, that's Huerta to the goal line. Second and goal inside the 1. That was Huerta.
Just short of the goal line. Number 8, Titan Jones on the tackle.
Jones made the tackle. The ball pretty much nose up on the goal line.
Inches for the Mustangs.
Clock runs with 1:40 to play in the ball game. 22 on the play clock. Huerta and Arambell in the backfield with Larson. Give it to Huerta. Stand touchdown.
Touchdown, Mustangs!
Santiago Huerta. There's been multiple brothers Huerta that have played here at Mountain Crest, and they've all been really good ball players, and he's no exception. Defensively, he's a monster, and he gets the touchdown there. 2 carries, 4 yards, and a touchdown for Huerta on the evening. Both of those carries coming back-to-back right on this possession. Kick's blocked. Somebody got a paw on it. 34-0. Mountain Crest leads Bear River with 1:20 to play in the ball game on the Game of the Week.
Your score with 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the game. Mountain Crest 34, Bear River 0.
Hey, we talked about Wendy's and their saucy nugs. You know what I love over there at Wendy's? Their breakfast. Yeah, they got that new breakfast, 2 for $3 biggie bundle. Mix and match your very own perfect pairing of their delicious morning favorites. They've got sausage biscuit. They got the egg and cheese biscuit. They got the small seasoned potatoes. You can mix them all up. 2 of them for $3 at Wendy's. Then go back in the afternoon for some of their saucy nugs. And then have burgers delivered at night. You can eat Wendy's all day long. Mountain Crest with 359 yards offense, 150 on the ground. Look out! There was an opening. And then the Bear River runner was stopped in his tracks. That was Stevens at the 36-yard line. 1:12 to play in a 34-0 ball game. Mountain Crest moving on to 3-1. Bear River will drop to 0-4. I think that's one of the early surprises in Region 11, that Bear River would start 0-4. Another short snap. Hess hit in the backfield.
Number 15, Reggie Hess on the carry.
Hess loses 4.
Number 2, Roman Funk.
They've had problems with the snap off and on tonight. Hess turns the corner. Back inside, and he's flipped down at the 35-yard line.
Brought down by number 39.
25 yards for Hess.
Good for Bear River, first down.
29 yards for Hess. .30 seconds to play as they give it to Hess. Hess slips out of one tackle, works hard to get back to the line of scrimmage. And then they've got one of the Bear River players is down, injured. They're gonna attend to him as we look at what's coming up on the game of the week. Next week, the 13th, boy, that'll be a good one. Ridgeline at Green Canyon. Yeah, we'll be out in North Logan for that one. Both those teams sitting there on top of the region. And then we'll see Green Canyon again as they visit Logan. Then we have Logan at Ridgeline on the 27th of September. We go into October with Mountain Crest at Logan. That's when we see Mountain Crest again. We see them back-to-back as they play Ridgeline on the 11th of October right here in Hyrum. And then we end the regular season with Skyview at Green Canyon. We'll take a break that first week of the playoffs, and then the second week of the playoffs, we're back at it again. 2 weeks worth of home site playoff games, depending on what the RPIs are for other teams, right? And I would imagine Ridgeline will be playing at home quite a bit unless they have an epic collapse. Green Canyon, their offense is better than last year, but their defense looks like it's just as good, so that's going to make them a problem. Not sure who that was for. Looks like it might be Cody Richards for Bear River, and he's being helped off. Boy, he's not putting any weight on that left ankle, and you hope that's nothing serious. Mountain Crest trying to pitch the shutout, and there's 13 seconds left. New quarterback in, looks downfield, throws a pick. So the Mustangs will pitch the shutout.
Looks like by number 15, Brock Hunter.
Brock Hunter with the pick, and the Mustangs, all they'll have to do is take a knee. And this one will be in the books. And Mountain Crest will start Region 1-0. They were 3-2 in the region last year. Third place. They start region play with a win. 359 total yards for Mountain Crest to 247 for Bear River. We hope you enjoyed the game of the week on the Valley Channel. Next week, we're at Green Canyon as Ridgeline visits the Wolves. We'll see you then on the Valley Channel.
The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you have been missing. Aspen Dental. Get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. Custom Fence Company. Privacy, security, peace of mind. Anderson Seed and Garden. Growing better gardeners. KSM means music. Music is all we do. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's TV station for over 30 years.